what's up, everybody? It's your boy CA Motivates, aka Coach Chris. We are back for another episode of More Than Just a Game. And you know what? Tonight we are here with an awesome guest. He is one of Melbourne's sons, and he has been doing some amazing things in his career as in rugby league, up in Brisbane. He's still at school, but you know what? He's an up-and-coming superstar, and you want to remember this name, and that is Titan. Titan, how are you, bro?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, good, bro. Good to see you, man. How's everything up there?
No, everything's good.
Yeah, how's the weather, man? Must be nice and warm.
Yeah, it's always hot here.
Yeah. What's the highest temperature since you've been there?
Probably 40 something. I don't know.
Oh wow. Are you guys close to the beach?
Oh, no.
No. Nice. Well, it's good to see you, man. And I know you've been up there for a while now. How many years have you been up there now?
Oh, this is my second year.
Second year, far out. I mean, I just remember not long ago you were training in the academy, and then now you're up there. 2 years already.
Yeah.
And man, far out, man. Your guns are too big. You might need another screen, bro. But no, it's good to see you, and I hope your parents are well as well. And like I said before, thank you for joining us for tonight's podcast. And the whole purpose of tonight, Titan, is just to hear your story, share with the viewers, and a lot of the viewers, young people that know you. You either played with them in the same teams, or train in the academy together, or just know each other through the rugby league circles here in Melbourne. And so I know that they're going to take a lot out of our podcast today to encourage them on their journey, because they're just like you, how you were 2 years ago, training with Wainama, but you had a goal in mind, and now you're there in Brisbane, and they want to do the same thing. So hearing from you will be awesome for them. But just to start us off, man, just a few warm up questions. In order to get big guns like you have, your big arms, right? What kind of dumbbells are you lifting to get those big arms? Because you can't even fit it in the screen, bro.
Oh.
What kind of what weights do you lift in order to build those big guns?
Just whatever ones the school provides.
Yeah.
Just do those.
Yeah. Do you have like your own like set exercises or routines that you do?
Yeah. School gives us our own planning sheet. Yeah. And we do like them like 2 times a week. Times a week. Like Monday days and that.
Awesome. That's cool. I mean, I know there's a lot of young athletes over here. You're similar age to you. They want to get those big guns like yours, just like Coach myself. But that's awesome, man. And what about what's your favorite cheat meal? Like I know you train like every day, and then Sundays. I don't know if that's your cheat meal day, but what do you have? I asked Lama the same question last week, and I forgot what he said. But what's your cheat meal? What's your favorite cheat meal?
Mine's probably KFC's on a Friday.
Oh, KFC on a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your how many pieces?
Oh, we just order the family feast.
Family feast. Feast. Oh, nice. And what's your favorite piece?
Oh, just the chicken wings, the spicy, I don't know, spicy wings.
Spicy wings, eh?
Yeah.
And just so that the viewers know, that's only sometimes food, eh? Sometimes food.
Yeah, only sometimes.
Sometimes food, eh? Awesome. Well, not all the time, eh?
No.
Nice, awesome. And what about let's say, for example, you scored a try, right? If you scored a try, what would your try celebration be if you scored a try?
Point to my family.
Point to your family. I know Lamas did the arrow, and then so what would you do? Would you just go on one knee and point to your family?
Yeah, just celebrate, point to my family.
Nice, awesome, Titan. Well, awesome. Thanks for sharing that with us, bro. And so just moving into some more serious questions in regards to getting to know you a bit more. And so, just when did you start playing? Like what age did you start playing at 3 years old or 4 years old, 5 years old?
I started playing when I was 5. Yeah, 5.
5.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
and what was it like when you first touched the rugby ball?
Oh, I didn't even know how to play the ball. I didn't even know. Yeah. Nah. It was it was good. I didn't know how to play, but I learned as the years went by.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And I mean, you got your dad's an amazing coach as well, and I'm sure that he would have taught you a few things growing up.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, he did.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And so, what was your first club? First club here in Melbourne that you played for?
First club in Melbourne that I played for was Rugby Bears.
Rugby Bears.
Yeah.
I know that your family had a big role in starting that club.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, man. And then so from there, was it 5 years old that you started playing? Was it 5 years old? 5 years old?
Yeah, 5 years old.
5 years old started playing. What age did you say to yourself, you know what, I want to be an NRL player? Like what inspired you to want to take rugby league as a path?
Probably an under 11s grand final when we won the grand final. That's I probably wanted to pursue my dream in rugby league.
Yeah. And was there any type of was there anyone like in the NRL at that time that you looked up to, like that inspired you to?
No, not really.
Just really?
Just love playing rugby league.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some of your games, I think, for state and I've seen you just man, no one wants to run into you with those big shoulders. I've seen you put on some big hits, man. And not even when I look at it, I don't want to run into Titan.
Nah.
And stuff like that. But that's awesome, man. And so when you decided that NRL was the path, what did you have to change? Like, did you have to sacrifice anything? Like, did you have to let go of like habits? It's like habits that weren't going to help you, or did you have to let go of friends that you had to hang out with that weren't a good influence? Like, what kind of sacrifices did you have to make?
I didn't really have to cut off any of my mates. Like, all the that I had mates with, like they all had the same dream that I had.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So they all have the same dream that you have, eh?
Yeah. All the boys that I go out with, they basically had the same dream that I had.
Did they help you as well? Like, just like, motivate you that you had a group of boys?
Yeah, we all pushed each other when we were little, it was good. No, it was good growing up with those boys. And Stula with some of the boys up here too. Some of the boys pursuing it up here as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Titan. And so like just to the viewers, Titan mentioned there that he didn't have to like let go of the circle of friends because they all wanted the same dream that he had, and so it's really, really important that you got to run with people that are going the same direction, but also encouraging at the same time. So thank you for sharing that, Titan. Now, one of the biggest sacrifices was that you had to move to Brisbane.
Yeah.
And so, did you go up by yourself first, or did you go up with Dad?
I went up with my dad first. He got me settled in. He came with me to do my interview at the school. And we got stayed around, and then he stayed until I got to meet my host family. Yeah. And
how hard was that? Like, I mean, how long did you have to stay by yourself until? Because I know that eventually your family moved up now.
Yeah.
Moved up. So.
I did a whole year by myself.
Wow.
Up here, and then my family decided to make a change and come live up here with me. And yeah, they're loving it here.
Oh, right. How hard was that, Titan? Like being away from mum and dad for a whole year? How was it? Was there any like times there where you felt like man, this is hard. Like, I want to get back home.
Yeah, heaps of times when I felt like that. When I first got here, I was feeling homesick. Like, I wanted to turn back, but just kept on thinking, like, just push myself, see how this goes, and all that. And then ended up loving playing rugby league even more. Like, living out the dream, and the family I was staying with was good with me too.
That's awesome.
Like, yeah, but Dad and Mum always just told me, just keep pushing yourself, then come back, just stay up.
That's awesome, man. Man, that shows your character, bro. Because I know that many that would probably face that, it'll be like, and if they don't have that support, they would have given up. But it's awesome to hear that you stuck it out, and now your family's with you, man. And you're in the best environment to thrive, man. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
And so you went up there, you got an opportunity through Tiananga to go to Ipswich. Tell me, man, how different is that being at that school, right? With an amazing league program compared to being in Victoria. Like, what's the difference, man? Like,
oh, it's way different. Just all focused on the league, and just always with the boys. Like, real classes, always with the rugby boys. All your classes with all the boys, training, like holiday training, just, man, learning about league. You learn so much at Ipswich. I've learned heaps.
And do they like because I know education is a big part. Like, do they also focus on, like, if you're not doing your schoolwork, you can't play?
Yeah. They always do that. Like, I almost got settled out for a game for my work. Yeah, but I had to catch up on that as well. Yeah.
So it's not that you couldn't do it. You just had to get in that place where, you know what, man, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna get my work done. Wow, that's cool, man. Because a lot of young athletes like your age that you probably know and I know, they just rely on the NRL dream, but they don't focus on, like, having a good education.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, bro. And so tell us, man, like, what has been some highlights for you being at Ipswich, like playing there? Like, what's been some highlights, like, in championships?
Just man, school rugby league's huge up here. Like, the crowds, everyone comes and watch. The scouts, there's always scouts at the game.
Wow.
And everyone just always wants to come and watch your game. Like, yeah, it's just big, really big up here.
Yeah. Cool. Does it make you feel, like, hyped up? Like, you run the field, like, far out?
Yeah, it hypes me up bad. Like, and it's just nothing I've, like, ever played for.
Yeah. It kind of reminds, and your dad can probably testify to this too. It kind of reminds me of being in New Zealand. Playing rugby for Fresh 15. It's like you're playing for the All Blacks.
Yeah. It feels like you're playing. It feels like you're already in the NRL when you play for school up here. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, that must be the meanest feeling. Yeah, like, you get, like, butterflies. Like, let's say, for example, you got game day. You're at school. Because I know me and Coach Marcel, like, we went to this school together called St. Paul's. It was a league school, and we knew that every Wednesday was a game. Yeah. And we used to go to school with just our bag with no books, but just our rugby boots.
That's us. I had to come with sometimes with my books because we still class on and that, and then we leave like during second break or something.
Do you get butterflies in there? Like, do you get, like, butterflies in the morning when we wake up?
Oh, in the morning, I stay calm and that. But, like, when it's like 20 minutes before the game starts, that's when it starts coming and that.
Oh, that's mean, man. That's mean. That's awesome, man. I'm really, really proud of you, man. Tell me, what's your game day routine? Like, how do you prepare for game?
Just go to sleep at 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Now I just wake up, make me some tuna and rice for lunch, and then I just have porridge for breakfast.
Yep.
And then just listen to some calm music.
Yep.
Some calm music all the way to the game, and then, like, probably 30 minutes or an hour before the game, start playing, like, my game music, like my hype music.
Yeah.
And
man, that's awesome. No, what a routine, man. That's awesome, man. And so, if you're any other viewers watching, right, you're gonna have a routine, right, to prepare for the game, and Titan's just shared his routine with us, which is amazing. Shop, bro. Now, what's next on the cards now for you, Titan, for rugby league? Like, what's next?
To hopefully make Melbourne in the Ipswich Jets for the under 18s trial.
Yep.
And then also make A grade next year for Ipswich State High School.
Nice, awesome, man. We're really proud of you, man, because myself, the coach myself, had the privilege of watching you develop. I know you started coming to Ainama a long time ago, and then we started doing some work with you intentionally before you left for Ipswich.
Yeah.
One thing, Coach Marcel, I always love about you, Titan, is your attitude. Your attitude at training, wherever you were, like the way you carried yourself, was always good to see. And I know that you got an amazing support network there with your mom and dad and your siblings and that. So, man, I'm really proud of you, bro. And now, you also ventured into a bit of entrepreneurship, like a bit of a business. I know you got a brand. Is it Iwi?
Yeah, it's called Iwi. Stands for it is what it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Tell us a little bit about that. Like, because I know that we, like, sometimes when you go through things in life and you can't control it, you're like, it is what it is. You just got to keep moving. Can you just share a little bit about around that meaning?
Now me and my dad, we always like brought it up in like little conversations, like, oh, what if we like could make our own like t-shirt brand and that. And then my dad, he like thought overnight or something in his sleep or something of the name called Iwi. And I was like, oh, what would that stand for? And he's like, it is what it is. And I knew that was like a catchy phrase because some of all the other boys were always saying it. And I was like, oh yeah, this would be a pretty mean phrase to go on our shirts and that.
Yeah.
And you've been sticking with it ever since.
Man, that's awesome, man. Because what I love about it, bro, is that, like, you know how some people get to the NRL and then they think of an idea to do a business.
Yeah.
Like, I think I forgot the two brothers. I can't pronounce their name. I forgot their name. I think and they got their watches, eh?
Yeah,
and
watches.
And so, like, now, like, I mean, you're on your way to getting to your dream. But you're really starting up a business. So just imagine, like, when you make NRL and your brand's already big as well. Like, that's amazing, man.
Yeah.
And so like, let's say, for example, if any of our viewers wanted to buy a T-shirt, where can they go to purchase a Iwi? It is what it is T-shirt or apparel.
Oh, they can go on it is what it is Instagram page or like a Facebook page, or if they want, they could just message me or my dad and we'll send them the link.
Wow, that's awesome.
Get to the shirts.
That's awesome, man. I love that. Number one, right? You're focused on your career. Number two, you know that you got to have a good education, which you mentioned. So you're focusing on class. And then number three, you're also thinking like business already, And man, I'm inspired, bro, by that. So now awesome work, Titan, and shout out to Iwi. It is what it is. Make sure you check out the Instagram and get in touch with Titan and his dad, Aaron, in regards to how you can purchase those apparel. Titan, just before we finish, bro, because like I said to you, like there are many viewers on here, young people just like yourself who want to be where you are, and you've been through Ainama, right? What has been some key lessons that you've learned in Ainama, and then also what is your advice for other young athletes like yourself watching this on how they can get to where you are? So number one, what did you learn from Ainama that's helping you? And number two, advice for young viewers or people watching this podcast, help them on there. I mean, you don't have to be a young athlete, but I know there's parents watching this, and I know they'll be inspired by your story. So, what were some key learnings from Ainama, and what's your advice for any athletes watching?
The the things that Tiananga has taught me is to be the things that Tiananga has taught me is to be a better person, not only on the field but off the field too, to be a better player. Just always to stay humble, help out with my family, just always being there for my family and all that. Just help me become a better person in general.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome, and we've enjoyed our training with you too, and just seeing you, the man that you are today, testament to your character, but also, to your parents who have done an amazing job with you too. Now, advice for anyone watching, any of the young athletes, maybe a parent that's watching that has a dream. What would your advice be? Like, what would your, let's say, three pieces of advice that you can give people here, on how they can succeed or get to where you are?
Just always show up to their trainings, trust in their process. Like, look where they've got me up here. Just always trust in Tiananga. Like, they'll get you there, and for sure they'll make you a better person in life too, and show you like the good things and the bad things.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Titan. Thanks for sharing that, man. So for those that are watching, Titan shared there, be a good person, trust in the process, and that it's really, really, really important. And it's not just about being the athlete on the field, but being on the field, but the athlete off the field and being a better person. So, man, that's some awesome advice there, Titan. And we're really, really proud of you, bro. And we want to continue to follow your progress closely, as well as the other boys up there, and that. But just keep doing the hard work that you're doing. Keep up the good work. Trust the process, like you said. And man, we look forward to seeing you in the NRL one day, bro. And we can always look. Maybe imagine like in 3 years' time, in the NRL, and we look back at this podcast, bro. You might be too famous to come on my podcast because you have like Channel 7 and Channel 9, but
no.
But before we finish, Titan, is any shout outs, anyone you want to do a shout out to before we finish?
Shout out to Tiananga. Shout out to Ipswich State High School, and shout out to Iwi.
Let's go, Iwi. It is what it is. Make sure you check out the page on Instagram, Iwi, for more information in regards to the apparel there. But that ends our podcast today. Titan, on behalf of Tiananga, we just want to say thank you for jumping on today, taking time out of your day to come on. And I know that a lot of the viewers watching will be encouraged with what you shared today. And I know that it's going to really encourage them and impact them and empower them to keep trusting the process and doing the hard work. So, Titan, on behalf of the team here, thank you, bro. We wish you all the best. And, we look forward to watching you continue to smash it up there. All good? Yeah. All right. Well, that ends our episode of More Than Just a Game for this week. Make sure you take down your notes, reflect on your notes, as we will talk about it on Friday at our mentoring session. But until then, next week we'll be on again, same time, same place here at More Than Just a Game with CA Motivates, aka Coach Chris. Titan, God bless you. God bless everybody. And let's go.